NBC 10 sports director Vi Sikehema has stepped up to the challenge of fighting former Major League Baseball player Jose Canseco in a celebrity boxing match. And Sikehema, who has had plenty of boxing training, is turning to Larry Holmes for some coaching. Pretty smart guy to seek out the now Hall of Famer. Kristen Mayer was out there workout yesterday at the Larry Holmes Training Center in Easton.
Larry Holmes is one of the greatest heavyweight fighters of all time. And now he's sharing his training techniques and skill with Vi Sikehema, who has agreed to fight former baseball star Jose Canseco in less than 2 weeks.
I'm honored that he chose me to come way here, especially living down there in Philadelphia. We got a whole bunch of fighters down there, and Joe Frazier down there, but he didn't go to Joe Frazier, he came to me.
Sikehema, having never met Holmes, blindly called and asked if he'd be willing to help. And now he can't believe he's training with the former heavyweight champ.
For a kid who grew up in the 70s and followed the fight game, boxed as I did, to be in Larry Holmes' gym and in the ring with him, he threw a better jab than anybody in any division in any time in the history of boxing. So to come up here and learn from somebody who's the size of the guy that I'm going to fight was really critical for me.
Canseco is 6'4" and 250 pounds, while Sikehema is 5'9" and right around 200 pounds. But Sikehema is solid muscle and carries no extra weight, which he believes will be to his advantage. And he's also had plenty of boxing experience.
My father was a boxer in the islands where we grew up, the island of Tonga, the South Pacific. And we immigrated to the States because he wanted to train me to fight first in the Olympics and then later to turn professional.
But when the United States boycotted the 1980 games in Moscow, he went on to play football in the NFL, where he was most known for his time with the Philadelphia Eagles as a running back and kick returner. But now retired and working as the sports director at NBC 10, he was just looking to get back in shape when he started training a year and a half ago. Word got out that he was sparring, and he found himself back in the ring. And now Larry Holmes finds himself back in the ring as well. Boy, does it make him miss it, but he's trying to fight the desire to get back into it.
This is the first time I've been in the ring in a couple of years. I don't even go into the shadow box or do anything, and then I was in the ring giving pointers and stuff like that. It does bring back memories, but you know what? If you're away from it, look at it, walk by it, I can do that. But if we're getting in it again, I don't want to get the itch because I don't want to be told, no, I can't do it anymore.
But one thing he can do is coach and train. And in this first session with a former NFL football player, he's already helped improve Sikehema's fight.
He says when he threw jabs to the body and then up to the top, and he changed up the speed of the jabs. He changed it up so the opponent wouldn't settle in and get to anticipate when the jab was coming or where it was coming. So that little bit of information is the kind of thing that wins and loses fights.
And Holmes, who will be in Sikehema's corner the night of the fight to help psych out Canseco, said Sikehema, although the smaller of the two, has the heart to win this thing.
His mind is made up, so nobody going to be able to change his mind, and he's going to go out and he's going to win. I know he's going to win because of the determination that I see that he got.
I will take him out in the third round. It'll be over. So get in your seats early.
Vi Sikehema takes on Jose Canseco at Bernie Robbins Stadium July 12th in Atlantic City. From the Larry Holmes Training Center in Easton, Kristen Mayer, 2 Sports.